And we believe that the entire civilian sector to use this fullest complement of satellites will happen in another 2 years of time. Okay. So let me go to the next question from Namman Praveen Shinde. So he asked a very futuristic question. There are assumptions that the Earth would no longer be a better place to live. Could you please explain the ideology of space colonization planning by ISRO? So we are assuming that we will not be in a position to live on Earth, hence we should migrate. Of course, there are threats on our ecosystem because the Earth is a very fragile ecosystem, and you all know that the Earth is in such a condition, it's such a delicate balance of temperature, the constituents of particles in the air, even the radiation, the ozone, the position, the temperature conditions, the water vapor, everything is in such an exact balance. The energy balance in the system, the elemental balance in the system is so perfect that we, a human being and other life forms can live here safely. But if you continuously erode this and cause very rapid change in this, it can become inhabitable. But we should not look for another place to live only because we want to make Earth to be inhabitable, then move. I think that's not a good idea, because the places that you are looking for to move are equally uninhabitable than Earth right now. So you have to make it habitable, then only you can go. So there are other dangers associated with the Earth even today. For example, an asteroid can come and hit us, which will create the same situation as the long back when Earth became an inhabitable place and many species died. All of you know that situation. So similar situation can happen to Earth. There can be a pandemic which will erase most of the life forms from here. Or there can be a war, which of course should not happen, that will create threat situations that radiation can become a very important critical issue for all of us to live. So all these are possibilities. I am not telling that all these are going to happen. But most important is, as human beings, we are explorers, and we must travel and find out where all we can go. Like people from the Europe went to find out America. We have to, since you have a tool to travel beyond Earth today, the rockets, we should have a method to travel to exosolar planets and find out where there will be a possibility of human life to establish. I think we should do that, irrespective of the fact that Earth is becoming inhabitable or otherwise. So we should continue to do the steps of work, and I can tell you that it's not going to happen next few years. It's going to take years together, and we are at the beginning of this space journey. We just built some rockets and started traveling to moon, and we have to travel to Mars. We have to travel beyond solar system. We must find how to handle long-term years together, hundreds of years of space travel. How to do that? I think all these technologies will develop in the due course. Today in ISRO, we are trying to build the first step capability. How to step out of your home first with the required safety. From our dear home, we should go to space and then come back. And once you do that, master it, my next generation will master how to go to moon or to Mars, and how to go to planets, and how to find ways to go to exosolar planets. Until then, let us do our work today. And the current work is the one stepping stone for the future human space travel. Now, the same person, I think he is asking a question or maybe a suggestion. ISRO is famous for its long-term vision. Each and every mission has lots of time duration collecting information, sending to the research center. What are the future path, breaking and historical event plans in ISRO which anyone had not achieved? Okay, all of us are interested to know something that nobody has achieved. Of course, it's something very difficult to see and envision, which nobody knows yet. But all of us know something that ISRO has an ability, India has an ability to do this space sector, work it very well, and our ability generally in terms of frugal engineering and very low cost engineering. There is so much we need yet to catch up with the rest of the people in the world. For example, in the domain of human space flight, we have not even reached that level. We have not gone to moon and landed on the moon. Americans and Russia has already gone and landed on the moon. We have not yet built a space station till now. I think we have to do that. And we know why it is important for us in the future to support the research domain in the microgravity and also to bring out economic benefits. And we know why we should go and land on the moon and create our own share of activity on the moon economy. I think all of this we know. We need to do all of that first. First, you must become equal to others. Then we will try to do something fantastic. But you don't have to wait till then. We can always do some better way of doing things. And that we continue to do. For example, Chandrayaan 3 is a classic example of, though we have not gone to moon and landed ever, but we have landed this time with a lot of world competition was going on. We were able to land on the moon very safely, soft land it. I think it's a great achievement for all of us. We must all be proud of that achievement. There are many more things that we need to do on the ground to reach out to the sky. For example, we need to find a sustained space program itself, which will run on its own. For example, we want to scale up the space activity in the economics of the space activity so that it sustains by itself. We must to create a business around the space activity so that private and partnership will come in space sector, so that there is an economic drive to make it grow. Otherwise, it will not grow, it will not sustain. Because in US, when the earlier moon program died after 1960s, 70s program, nobody took it up because there was no economic reason for doing it. Today, it is different situation. So we must find the reason for it. Then third, of course, is the strategic reasons. As a nation who is envisioning to become a powerful nation, we cannot afford to be left behind in this greater technology. So all of these are important for us, and we are trying to work out a vision for us. It's already been announced by our Honourable Prime Minister. Possibly you already know his speeches you would have heard about talking about our exploration to moon, to bring back sample, he told, and he said that we should go to Mars and Venus. We should also establish our space station, and we should also land on the moon one day. 2040 is the deadline that is given to us. So we are all working in this road towards that. But this is all certain high level goals. But there is so much of technology development that has to happen. All of this finally has to lead to. I think we are working on all of those core elements of technology which will make us to achieve these goals one day.